we doing today? Didn't really have no food options around here, so I went with Domino's. We got a large pizza right there, and oh shit, I forgot to put the hat on. Didn't I? Give me a second. I don't even know where I put it. Skirt. There we go. Anyways, like I said, I went with the Domino's because it's only there the Chinese food, but the Chinese restaurant down here is shut down for whatever reason. So we only had Domino's. So I got a large pizza and some pasta. Pasta's pretty cool. I ain't never had pasta at Domino's. It was pretty good. Definitely will order it again. I went with the chicken Alfredo, so it's pretty cool. Today was day two of orientation. Went pretty smooth. We did the road test. My road test was my road test didn't really. I passed, but it didn't really go so good because I never drove an automatic truck before, and so I was kind of learning as I was driving. I didn't know how to get the truck in gear. I didn't know how to put it in drive. I didn't know anything. I didn't know anything. There was no tutorials. It was pretty much they put a driver in there with me, and he was a manual driver. It was an owner operator. And I did my road test that way. I didn't hit anything, of course. I know how to drive the truck. It's just getting used to the braking situation and everything. It was difficult, but I still passed. I didn't get no points deducted or nothing like that. Pretty much they just had us drive around the block. Nothing special, just four right turns, and that was it. Just don't take out the corner. Wasn't really no traffic or nothing because this is out in the country, so it's out in the country, so it's not really any traffic. Give me a second. So we'll do a little Q&A today. Once again, I do not smoke cigarettes. I don't do drugs. By the way, I passed the drug test. Y'all know every company do them federal drug tests. If y'all don't know what they was testing for, where's my drug test paper? I think it's over here. Fuck you, money is live. Is that right? They test for THC, COC, PCP, OPI, and AMP. So I guess that's marijuana, cocaine, opioids, and whatever else pills and Percocets and all that they testing for. Like I said, drug testing don't work to me, but whatever. If y'all want to know how to pass a drug test, let's say you're a weed smoker, right? Pretty much what you do is every single company you go to is gonna drug test you, right? So let's say I'm some type of big ass weed smoker, right? What I do is, right, let's say orientation was in 40 days from today. I simply would quit smoking for 40 days, go take the drug test, and as soon as the drug test is over, I would just light back up again until I quit the job or crash. But let's just say I don't crash, right? I'll just smoke weed until I quit the job, and when I quit the job, I do another 40 days and switch companies. So it's a big joke to me, it's a joke. The reason I say this is because I know a lot of truck drivers on all kinds of shit, and the drug test is just a joke, especially in Memphis, man. I know people buying all types of stuff. It's a complete joke. It's like the Olympics, basically. You pretty much you take all the steroids, and like a month before the Olympics, you stop every fucking thing. Then you take the test, you pass, and continue with the drugs. Same thing with the UFC. But the UFC kind of caught on. That's how John Jones and Brock Lesnar and Chael Sonnen and Anderson Silva. That's how they all got caught. Cause what the UFC started to do instead of drug testing you right before the fight, they started showing up at your house. You know, in the middle of training camp, they knocking on the door at 3 in the morning, wanting a sample. That's how they caught a lot of people. So, you know, the UFC didn't caught on, but these trucking companies will never catch on. Never. The suit and tie guys will never catch on. Unless they'll catch on if you crash your truck, of course. They'll catch on real quick because it ain't enough time for you to get the stuff out of your system. Like cocaine, cocaine is out of your system in 3 days, 72 hours. It's over with. So they'll never catch that one, even though it's on paper. So like I said, today was the road test, right? Did the road test in the automatic Volvo. I think I told y'all it was 2019. I think it's 2018. It's the 2018 Volvo. Thought it was 2019. So, will I be driving the latest, greatest shoe shine? I'm not sure if I'm gonna get a Volvo just yet. Uh, the reason why, at this particular company, they have the Volvo warranty, and what they was telling us in orientation is, if anything goes wrong with the Volvo, it's got a 2 year bumper to bumper warranty. But if anything go wrong now, what's gonna happen is you gonna go home, your truck gonna go to Volvo, the dealership, and it's gonna sit there for about 2 weeks. And after 2 weeks, the dealership will decide to finally work on your truck because it's warranty work. Then they'll fix the issue. Then they'll call you back to come back and continue driving. So that is not what's up at all. So, but it's the latest greatest shoe shine, so it shouldn't be at the damn dealer, right? That's what you paying, $1,000 a week for. I'm just saying. I guess that's what we. Yeah, that sucks. We don't. And the way I drive out in the oil field, it's just a matter of time before some shit goes wrong with the Volvo. Just a matter of time. I missed the wrong drinking here, but that's all right. That automatic is definitely something to get used to. I don't know if the Volvo had a engine brake or not. What I was doing is I was just letting up off the gas and giving the thing time to downshift before I started braking because when I took off, man, the tester was so scared, man. I took off and I hit the brakes and goddamn truck, I almost threw him through the windshield. I didn't know the brakes were so tight. I guess I was braking in, I don't know, fourth gear or something. I don't know how that thing works. What is the street cleaner coming through? I don't know what that is. Some serious right here. Whew. I'm gonna shut it down. All right, let's see Q&A. Let's get the comments back on the screen. Hit that button. Sup on the vape. Y'all know I don't smoke, right? It's a long story why this vape is here. First of all, zero nicotine. No, I'm not starting smoking. It's just I was in orientation. One of y'all recognized me, right? As soon as I walked through the door, and y'all know I've been using Uber, right, to get back and forth. Well, I caught a ride with one of y'all back to the hotel. Y'all had to stop at the vape shop. So I went in the vape shop. Let me see what all this blowing this cloud stuff is all about. And that's how I ended up with this vape. Yeah. Courtesy of y'all, right? I'm not sure it's going to pick up on the camera, but it says zero nicotine. You see that? It's the bottom one. Yeah. See that? Zero. So I'm not on cigarettes or nothing like that. It's literally me just blowing clouds to impress other people. That's all it is. I don't even know if it works. That's all it is. It's just me blowing clouds, really just to impress y'all because there's nothing impressive about it. I guess it looks good though. If I want to be in orientation blowing all this smoke for no reason, you know. He is BSing. FedEx Custom Criticals. You know anything about them? Custom Criticals. Um, is that the white glove department, the refrigerator department that pays a lot of money? Back then, they used to pay $5 a mile. If you got on the white glove department, which is a reefer division. Now I have no idea what they pay. I highly doubt they pay $5 a mile anymore. Obviously, it's for owner operators. You got to lease on, if they still do it that way. But I don't know. I don't got any, you know, the latest information on them. Why my comments keep disappearing? Now I'm not at the house. I'm in a hotel, courtesy of the company, right? Don't inhale. Start with a vape. Next thing you know, you smoking crack. Yo, is it true that when you're a young trucker, a lot of people in your family and neighborhood is going to start hating because of the type of money you're getting? Don't nobody know in my neighborhood how much money I'm making. My family ain't never knew how much money I was making. All they knew I make $500 every 2 weeks. That's all they ever knew. You know, the end. That's how I solved that. Now y'all know how much I make because y'all follow me on YouTube and Facebook, but my family don't follow me on this type of stuff. How y'all don't like when I talk slang? It's fun. I'm not in college no more, man. I don't do the public speaking no more. So you can wait 40 days to pass a urine test, depending on what drug you on. Marijuana is out of your system in 30 days. Assuming the company ain't got the hair test right. Do my family know I'm on YouTube? No, they don't. Now, the young girl that y'all see on here sometimes, like once in a blue moon, she follows me on Facebook, but that's different. That's my niece. She followed me on Facebook. What's good, bro? On my way to West Texas Monday. Uh-oh. Finally coming, I see. Finally coming. You need to bring funky money out here with you. I don't know what he. I was watching him earlier. It was getting sadder and sadder. He went from, talking about $1,000 a week to think he down to $700 a week. Now I'm kind of scratching my head because I don't know what's going on. I don't know how he got down to $700 a week, but that's what he talking about making now. Why don't I get my own truck? We working on it. I was actually supposed to get one. What's today? I was supposed to get one last Friday, but due to how can I put it? Due to me not having the proper paperwork, I wasn't able to get it. So yeah. In other words, I didn't claim enough on my taxes to qualify, even though I got approved for the loan. But I'm skipping comments. They're going too fast. A 9 to 5 job. Now he was talking about driving a truck for $700 a week. I think it was some type of local gig with Amazon or something. Weed depends on your weight and how much you use. You say you coming to the company. I'm at Nets. How you know what company I'm at? I haven't. Don't nobody know what company I'm at. Buy an older truck so you can see more of the money. Yeah, I can't afford those $100,000 trucks, man. The only way you will see me driving $100,000 truck that's that got something to do with me signing on the paperwork is if it's like some type of walkaway deal to where when I blow some shit under the hood, you get the truck back and I'm gonna walk away. Like Quality for example. Like if Quality was leasing out here in the oil field, I probably would give them the $5,000 and pay $695 to fucking make a killing down here and walk away from the truck, with no breakdowns. I probably would do it just because I know how to get away with it, right? Of course, I would make all my money back the first week, the down payment that I gave them. So I'm not talking about, some type of couple of months type deal. What's in the green bottle is just we got Irish whiskey. Now, if y'all go to orientation at the Macon Carriers and you guys drink alcohol, I believe they're gonna fire you, right? I believe so. I don't know if they still do it like that. I'm not at the Mega Carrier, so the rules I follow is different. The rules I follow is real simple. It's where'd the paper go? We got the paper right here. See, the rules I follow is a lot different. I don't really memorize the pages, so give me a second. Does my company do a hair follicle? What companies don't do a hair test? I don't know. You just pick up the phone and call them. I don't think any company do a hair test out here in the oil field. Some companies out here don't even do a DOT or DOT urine test. Man, my last company they did the homemade Walgreens uh, crap. You passed that, that was it. I don't know why they gave me this giant booklet, man. Can't even find nothing in here. Well, anyways, as long as you ain't driving no truck, um, as long as you ain't consumed alcohol before 4 hours of driving a truck, you good. So I can drink all the alcohol I want. All right, let's see. Is Keen a good company? Keen. Keen. I don't think I ever heard of Keen. I tell you how you know if they're a good company. Pick up the phone, you call the recruiter, ask them how much are they company drivers making. If they talking 2,000 or more, they're good. Even if they talking 1,500 or more, they're pretty good. If it's pneumatic though, you want to be on that $2,000 and up. Another thing they started doing in the oil field, a lot of these companies, they finna be required to do it. In order to hire you, they're gonna have to take a picture of your lawns, right? And every year you stay with them, they gotta continue taking pictures of your lawns because too many people, too many truck drivers get out there in the oil field. They don't put the mask on, and it's a slow death. So yeah, that's a requirement they're gonna have to do in order to stay in business. I just got my mask today. Although I gotta go out and get some filters. Believe it or not, when you out there, no one is gonna make you wear your mask at all. It's up to you. They figure if you ain't got it on, you know the consequences. But this is the mask. See, if you don't want to die, you put the mask on like this. You unload the truck. You unload the truck with the mask on, and when you finish, you drive all the way away from the oil field site, and then you can take the mask off. See? Now, I don't got the filters on mine, so I got about the filters. So that's why you shouldn't come out here with the mega carriers like Stevens Transport or Brady, Swag, and any of them companies is paying you dirt cheap to do such a deadly job, okay? Because when you fuck up, it's a slow death, and you only did it for $1,000. You should have just kept circling the globe, you know. I mean, hell, fuck your money. Talking about doing local for 700, y'all ain't making nothing but 300 more than him, and down a slow death, right? Recruiters will lie. Yeah, recruiters will lie. That's why we if they lie, I just leave. I just leave. If this company lied to me about the pay, I'm gone. Back on the airplane, back home. I have another job the next day. Yeah, I gotta have money saved up to come out to the oil field, man. I recommend if you come out here, I recommend you have at least $2,000 that you can just spend. The airplane ticket coming from Memphis to here was $390 one way, right? So let's say I failed the drug test, okay? It's $390 to fly back on top of the $390 I paid to come. You see what I'm saying? Now, when I get ready to go home for home time, it's $390 to fly back. You understand? So it's gonna cost you some money now. And if I had to pay for this hotel, it's $100 a night. Okay, and you in the oil field, so they may not have the $50 rooms, the crack motels, and none of that. They're gonna have the $100 or more rooms. So me, I didn't have to pay for the hotel, but my last company, I had to pay for hotel, flights, car rentals, everything. They ain't pay for shit. On top of that, I had to go 3 weeks with no paycheck. This company, they pay bi-weekly, so I have no idea when the next check is supposed to come out. Let's just say payday is on. Today is the 27th. Let's say payday is on. What comes next? April the 10th. Then I could do like some loads and get paid April the 10th. But let's say payday was yesterday. I gotta go 2 weeks to the next pay, right? So I don't know when the pay schedule is here. Yeah. Also, if y'all come out to the oil field, in order to pass this test, cause you gotta pass a test, a breathing test. You gotta have your face shaved. So they're gonna make you shave your face and then do the test, right? Not all companies, because not all companies are legit, right? There are companies in the oil field that are not legit and they don't give a damn about the FMCSA. Ask me how I know. Looking like Bane, 21% at Brady. 21% of what? You do not want frat sand cough. Yeah, that's gonna be a bad thing. Are you still doing pneumatic or sandbox? No, we done with sandbox. The rates are too low to do sandbox. I'm doing pneumatic. Uh, the last company I was with, y'all know Halliburton has switched over to sandbox, right? They switched to sandbox. I think Agility Energy just switched to sandbox on the 24th. So anybody working with Halliburton is finna just getting screwed. They cutting rates. They moving people to sandbox. If y'all want to know example of the rates, sandbox at my last company, 0 to 30 miles was $311. Okay, at Agility Energy, 0 to 30 miles is $275. Okay, now pneumatic 0 to 50 miles on pneumatic is $625. So it's a 50% pay cut to run sandbots, right? Now who should run sandbots? The only people should be running sandbots, in my opinion, is an owner operator that just got a tractor, right? But he don't have the money for a blower, or he ain't got a pneumatic trailer yet, right? That's who should be running sandbots, cause they can still make $3,000 to $4,000 take home a week. They can save enough money to get the blower put on and get the trailer, right? That's who should be doing that company, guys. I mean, you only getting 25% of the rate, so my back hurts. Should I start trucking? Depends on the pain, I guess. Wait, you gotta buy your own filters? Yeah. I mean, sometimes the companies supply them, right? Filters are cheap though, man. Probably, I don't know what they cost. $3 probably. Hey y'all, 15 to 2,300 running groceries for McLean. Don't you gotta unload with McLean? Up and down ramp with a dolly. Money potential is there if you don't mind. For yeah, it's definitely physical labor. I know all about McLean. McLean is like driving a FedEx truck, and then once you get to the warehouse, it's back of the trailer. You go start unloading. So yeah, XPO is the same way. I know a guy. He works at a XPO doing LTL, right? And he claims it's all this money, but he's working 14 hours. He got to drive 11 hours, and then after his 11-hour shift is over, back of the trailer start unloading. Yeah, that don't count towards the 14-hour clock. That's something totally different. Get in the back and start unloading. So it's a tough job. Oh, everything's going smooth now. Everything is definitely going smooth. Um, unless the money is funny, right? You know, they told me what I'm supposed to be making. It's just I haven't made. I haven't did any loads yet, so I don't know. I know at this company, the way I see it, I should be saving more money than the last company. Um, looking at the expenses, my business expenses, um, a lot of money was being spent. Well, not a lot of money, but I had money going towards fixing that truck up, fixing the trailer up. You know, duct tape, JB wheel seal, buying hammers, buying oil for the truck, buying coolant for the truck. Uh, what else was I wasting money on? Refrigerator constantly going out, so I was constantly having to buy food because it was a shortage of something with that power inverter. Um, then switching trucks. Every time you switch trucks, that's a whole new set of food that you gotta buy for that refrigerator. And coffee every day. You know, it was a lot of expenses with that. Um, the money was there though, right? And definitely it was a lot of experience made with that. You know, because truth be told, if I go out and buy a trailer, it's gonna be old. It's not gonna be no brand new trailer. And at least I got the experience to know how to fix all that shit underneath the trailer to continue getting unloaded, right? You know, I don't have to go in the mechanic and have them fix the bottom belly line no more. I know how to fix it myself. So that was definitely experience there. Your company flying you out to Texas? I mean, you got lucky, man. They paying for that too. I wonder if they would have paid for me to fly out here. I didn't even ask. I don't even know. I know they paid for this hotel for 4 nights. They probably would have paid to fly me down too, but I don't know. I'm in Midland. Hotels are $400 a night. You must be over by the Hilton. Uh, yeah, that's why it's because you're in Midland. If you would have took an Uber from Midland to Odessa's, that's like 15 minutes over. All the hotels in Odessa is like $70 a night. About $50 to $70 a night. You got travel. What is it? Travel East. You got motels is what you got. Like $70 a night in Odessa's. Midland. See, in Midland, you're surrounded by all those billionaire houses, them $5 million houses all around Midland from all the people that own oil. And yeah, they sticking it to you very hard. If you paying 400 a night, yeah, that's definitely serious. I can't do the 400 a night. I found a room for 35 in Big Sandy Springs. I don't know where that's at. Shout out from Long Beach, California. What's up, Trucker B? Bi-weekly sucks. Um, mm, sort of. It can. It depends. I wouldn't really say it sucks. You know, the way I see it, bi-weekly should pay me 4,000 to $5,000 every 2 weeks. The minimum I'm looking to make is 4,000. Now maybe the first two paychecks, I gotta learn this company and I gotta figure out where they run and how they run. But because I already know how to work that pneumatic trailer, man, it shouldn't really. I don't need the training, so you know. But we're gonna see. They asked me if I wanted a trainer that to show me what to do because I gotta learn how to do their paperwork. But what I don't need a trainer. What I need is somebody to show me how to add the e-log system. That's what I need. Somebody to show me how to do is add the e-log system. Because that's where the money is. See, the money is not running 11 hours. The money is in running all damn day. I know what you're thinking. Running all damn day. What the hell you talking? No, I'm not talking about doing 1,000 miles in one day. That's not what I'm talking about. What I'm talking about is, y'all know pneumatic is easy work, right? It's the easiest thing you're gonna. Nah, sandbox is easier, but pneumatic is easy. Okay, pretty much it's like this. Go pick up a load. From the load, let's say you go pick up a load, right? Okay, when you pick up the load, let's say it's going, let's say it's going 200 miles, right? It'll pay you maybe $1,400. You get 25% of that. 25% of that, let's say, is 200 and something dollars, right? So you drive your 200 miles, you get to the well, and maybe it took you 4 hours, right? Off your clock. Then you get to the well, it's 30 trucks down. You get detention after 2 hours, which is $75 an hour, but you get 25% of that, maybe like $18 an hour, right? That's when you sleep, right? Now 8 hours hit, and let's say you gotta take a 10-hour break, but you only did 8 hours, right? But you on this new e-law system, so as soon as you move the truck, the damn clock start. Okay, the customer is not gonna allow you to sit there additional 2 hours to take a 10-hour break, right? So because that's how the customer, because the customer don't give a damn what you, they don't care nothing about the e-law system. Okay, you tell them you on e-laws, you got to move the truck or be in violation, right? They don't give a damn about none of that, right? Because all they care about is getting their sand. So if you got to go in violation, you go in violation, unload their sand, then you take your ass back to the corner. The rest another 10 hours, right? You get it? So that's why a lot of people want to add the e-law system. Why? Because some companies got it to where as soon as you move your clock start, you can't really do the creeping thing no more. So it's kind of beneficial to add the e-laws. You only making 20 an hour and working 10 hours a day. You responding to somebody else. They don't want only sandboxes in the future. Um, I don't think sandbox is the future. Um, this company right here, we got hopper trailers, right? And pretty much it's, let's say it's just like sandbox. You get in the hopper trailer, which I know has got two what does a hopper trailer look like? They load it from the top. You drop the product at the bottom of the trailer, right? They got it to where when you get to some of these wells, you just pull up on the you pull up on like the grass or the floor, or whatever. The floor opens and you just drop the sand down and take off. So that right there is probably the future, not the sandbox crap. But I don't know how much that hopper stuff pays. I'm gonna have to get a video of one of the trailers, show y'all what I'm talking about. I got pneumonia when I went out there. Be ready to breathe in pounds of dust and sand. I got orientation in merchants, food service. I live in the north side. I see you post a swift truck in that alley. Man, what was that video up to? Let's see. Swift truck. 3.4 thousand views. I'm still trying to figure out how you did it. I don't understand why the Swift truck didn't just bad back and then hit the U-turn. You know, like, look how close he is from clearing the wall. Why didn't he just bad back and then hit the U-turn, go in the grass? I don't get it. It's pretty serious. If you had to get out of trucking, what job would you get? I'd probably be doing real estate, either real estate or commercial insurance. A lot of truck drivers, owner operators can't get their own insurance, so the insurance test is only $300, right? And then you kind of like get on with an agent, and then you just kind of write insurance plans for these owner operators and charge them through the roof. So that'd probably be my next gig if I was to lose my CDL. It'd be commercial insurance. That's why I'm heading to Texas to do frac sand. Horizontal pay is excellent. my fault. Horizon pay is excellent. Yeah, Horizon pay is pretty good. A lot of drivers probably doing like $400 a day now. Horizon, I put an application in for Horizon. They didn't hit me back fast enough, so I didn't go. Horizon was one of the companies I gave y'all last night to go to. If y'all want to make six figures in trucking, that's one of the companies to go to. But then again, you need that $2,000 because I don't think they're gonna pay for you to get down here. You know, that's on y'all. You ever heard of a company called TS Trucking LLC? No, I haven't. How long am I gonna keep trucking? Man, I've been in the transportation industry since I was 18 years old, so I'll probably be in the transportation industry for a long time. When I was 18, I started at FedEx loading boxes, so this is all I know is the transportation industry. That don't mean I'm be driving for a long time. I just be in the industry for a long time. Like I just said, I go to commercial trucking insurance. That's still part of transportation. That's where money is. Money is in transportation. Just got my CDL. Been watching for a minute. That's what's up. How's my night going? Oh, I'm chilling. Chilling, waiting for tomorrow. I'm hoping they're gonna sign. Oh, who's live now? Oh, that was Instagram. It's Instagram. Got my notification. I'm hoping they assign me my truck tomorrow. Man, I'm ready to do my load, man. All this drug testing and paperwork, I'm ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Ready to roll. As soon as I get my truck, this is the plan, right? We go to Walmart, we get a microwave, right? Because the truck already got a refrigerator, the truck got a sink in it, the truck got a table, it's got everything I need for me to do my YouTube, right? We get the microwave, that's gonna save us a lot of money. The refrigerator is, I think it's pretty big, but I'm not too sure. But the microwave, we're gonna be able to cook it now. We may go to George Foreman grill because y'all know them Volvos got them tables in the back, so I can kind of grill in the truck, right? And that's gonna save me a lot of money. This truck stop food out here in the oil field, serious. A whole lot of money can be lost right there. I'm not really into spending a lot of money. Y'all know I try to keep my expenses down to as close to zero as possible. Only thing I've been paying, I got a water bill, lights, and gas. That's it. It's about $200 a month. The cell phone bill is $100 a month, but it's paid for through YouTube. So, my expenses is low. A lot of people want to know why I ain't got no car, why I don't pay insurance and house notes and what else kind of stuff y'all got? Car notes and car insurance. I don't got none of this shit. That ain't how I roll. I like to roll as close to $0 as possible. You should get your own truck and try the ports again. I'm talking to Earl. I don't know anything about the ports. I can't tell y'all that. I tried to apply for the ports. My PSP record was too high. I was gonna run the ports in Memphis just because I live right beside it. Not the ports, but the rail yard. You said for a pneumatic, do you have to vent your trailer, let it breathe? What do you mean? What do you mean? Vent the trailer. With pneumatic, I mean you got to supply the trailer with air to unload the product, and when you unload the product, you got to release all the air in the trailer. Law got the Qualcomm. We don't got the Qualcomm. That's for making carriers. Out here, we use the Keep Trucking app. It's Bluetooth, so that's what we got. I think all the companies out here use e-laws on their phone, right? The reason they do it is so their drivers can drive more than 11 hours a day, twice on the phone. Good luck. Remember to ask questions. Got to ask questions. What's up, Mohammed? In 1 year, I'll be out there. My favorite story about mild salsa. What vape pen is that? I have no idea. I don't know the names of vape pens. All I can tell you is it's green. It's got a name on here. I guess that's the name. SMOK. Smoke, I guess. Small something. Maybe it's upside down. I don't smoke, by the way. This ain't got no nicotine in it. It's just, since they gave it to me, I might as well use all of it and then dump it, right? Yeah, this is nicotine free. I'm not no cigarette smoker, nothing like that. Since I never drove manual, can I just learn in the automatic? Um, this is the only company I know in the oil field that's got automatic trucks. Um, I suppose if you got 2 years of experience, you could come here, and it's not guaranteed that you're gonna drive an automatic truck though, because they may put you on a Peterbilt, which I believe is 10-speed overdrive. So you could get that. I don't think you get to choose. They may put you in a Freightliner. They may put you in the International. They gonna put me in whatever I ask for, because I know the owner of the company. If y'all follow me on Facebook, y'all know how I got my job. It was through text message. So I didn't go through picking up no phone call, no recruiter, or any of that. I just picked up the phone, texted the owner of the company, told him what was going on with the last job, and he said, "When am I ready to switch?" And I gave him a date, and that was it. Keep in mind, once you work in the oil field, you already know who pays the most. Remember, I've been telling y'all Halliburton pays the least. I'm not working with Halliburton, so I already know I'm gonna be paid more with less headache, less truck repairs, you know, none of that. We're still gonna do the paycheck reviews and all of that. What flavor am I vaping on? I don't know the flavors of vapes. I don't. All I can tell you is it's clear, it's liquid. Uh, I don't even know how to find out the name. There's no taste to it. It's just literally just to impress y'all for clouds, I guess. You said, how can you get in contact with me? You could try Facebook. You could try Facebook. I only got like 500 plus messages in the inbox. Try Facebook. It's facebook.com/Chasing Andrew Jackson. Advice for a rookie, I met Pam. You want some advice? After 6 months, go to United, what is it called? United Road Auto Transportation. That's the name of the company. They should take it with 6 months. They pay 64 cents a mile, all miles. It's car hauling. Should be making probably what I'm making a week. So that's 6 months of experience. It's called United Road Auto Transportation. So it might be transport. Who vapes on camera? What is? It says, "Are you mentally stupid?" Who vapes on camera? What's wrong with vaping on camera? I don't get it. Is it? What, you think this is illegal or something? got something in my eyes. No, it don't. Man, it takes forever to see the messages. You don't say. Congratulations on your success, brother. I need your help. How can I talk to you? I want to get in the oil fields. You can try Facebook Messenger. It's only about 500 plus messages on it. If a person gets hired by a shoe shine company, how long does he or she have to wait to gain enough experience to go to another company that pays $2,000 a week? They just need 2 years of driving experience. All these companies will train you. My company, this company, they'll train you. The key is having 2 years of driving experience. Like me, they asked me, do I want a trainer? Now, what I mean by training is, it's not like a mega carrier type training. Pretty much what they'll do is, you will just follow another driver to the shipper and to the where he gonna be driving his truck, you gonna be in your truck. Y'all just following each other, and when you get to the well, he'll show you how to operate the trailer, right? Because you don't need to know how to learn how to drive a truck again and work the e-log and all that crap. They just gonna show you that you just following each other to the well, and learn how to use a trailer. That's all it is. So all companies will do it, right? You know, it ain't nothing to pair you with another driver. Y'all just follow each other. Y'all all working, going to the same well anyway. So now, if you ain't got 2 years of driving experience, I don't recommend coming out to the oil field, man. It's too much risk to be getting paid, you know, not enough money. Now, if you're doing sandbots, that's different. With sandbots, you don't need no mask. You're not breathing in no dust. None of that. You know, that's different. That's okay. You know, that's okay. The sandbots is safe. But this pneumatic crap, oh man, you can't be doing that Stevens transport for $1,000 a week. That's not cool at all. Especially with the requirements that the companies gotta do now. They gotta take pictures of your lawns now in orientation. So you can't sue their ass because your ass is finna die and you try and get $1 million off them, and they tired of paying people. And from what I understand, they got 50 people dying a year out here in Texas, drivers from frat sand inhalation. So not my fault, not from frat sand. That's from it's from H2S, right? The gas, right? The gas come out the ground and kill you. Yeah. I don't know the flavor. Why did I start on the vape? I didn't start on it. It's just I just happen to have one until it runs out, then it goes in the trash. Make sure y'all don't copy me, right? Cause as soon as the vape juice run out, the pen is gone, and there's no nicotine in it, right? Just saw one of your old videos, the Freight Classic. That Freight Classic, man. Somebody got that truck out there in New Mexico. Somebody got that lucky thing. It's got a rebuilt engine now. What kind of truck does my company got? They got all the trucks. They got Freightliners, Peterbilt's, Kenworths, Volvos, Internationals. The owner of the company is 26 years old. That's not his exact age. That's real close to his exact age, right? And we own about 600 trucks. So the key to getting 600 trucks at such a young age is real simple. He wasn't a W-2 worker. Of course, you can't be no W-2 worker. He probably got an LLC is the key. LL, because with the W-2, you can't really have workers when you're an employee. You got to be a CEO. So I'm just saying, I thought I was trying to explain that on Facebook, and they was laughing me out the park. So James Sin. Some serious right there, boy. Yeah, wash it down with some pineapple. Whew. It's pretty strong. Come on, brother. How can I get a... All right, all right, all right. I typed the email. Give me a second. Give me a second. I got my laptop beside me. All right, my email address is in the message box. All right, there we go. You need 2 years of experience, PEC safe land, and H2S training. Yes, you do. You need all that. Give me a second. Yeah, you're gonna need all that. Did y'all get that email address? I'm assuming the email address popped up. What do I expect to make a day at this company? I'm not sure. I have no idea. I gotta see how they run first. I know what I was told I was gonna be making, but I have no idea because I don't know. I haven't ran any loads yet. Supposedly, it's supposed to be just like my last company, just less breakdowns, right? So I can do more loads, I can do more work, right? Even though it's gonna be a new truck, the new truck is irrelevant to the pay, right? The pay is still gonna be the same as the last company. Matter of fact, the rates are actually higher than my last company because it's not with Halliburton. It's with another customer, and the customer pays more to Halliburton, and I'm getting 25% of this customer's rate sheet, right? So it's just what I mean by I'm not sure is dispatch. I'm not sure if they're gonna give me loads back to back to back like the last company. They may only give me one load a day. Then it's back on the plane I go. I don't know how this company operates. They got the money, right? It's do they got the work? Now, before I came here, I should probably tell y'all that first I already had a driver come here 3 weeks before I came here, right? So he gave me the 411. And number two, I know the owner, and I was able to text him for a job. So, y'all want to see the text messages? Let me hold on. Let me go to Facebook. So this is the text messages. All right. So it pretty much went like this. It says March 6th. Good afternoon. Are y'all hiring? Yes, we are hiring. Could you look over my application? Things are not looking good at my last company. He said, I will. When do I want to come to orientation? And that was on March 9th because I didn't know if I was going to quit yet. Then March 15th, I think the truck blew up. I think the truck blew a rod. And I was like, you got orientation next week. So, and then, let me see. He says, yes, we got orientation. Let me know if you're interested. I told him go ahead and schedule me. And then I told him my plane won't come until 10 a.m. And he was pretty much like, he was like, all right, And that was it. That's how I got my job. It was through text messages. So they didn't give a damn about how many damn jobs I had. No one who gives a fuck, right? No one gives a fuck how many jobs you got, right? Now, if you a W-2 employee, really the only people that cares about how many jobs you got is the suit and tie guys. If I was trying to work at a mega carrier, then that's who I got to impress, man. I got to go in there and have this resume. I worked at this company for 2 years, so I worked with y'all for 2 years. I got to impress those guys, but these people they don't give a damn. You got 2 years driving of experience. That's good enough. Okay, no one cares where you came from, how many jobs you jumped. Who gives a damn? Because at the end of the day, the truck is empty. It needs a driver. As long as your ass ain't finna crash it, you gonna make them money. So they ain't got nothing to lose. Now the mega carriers, they care because I mean they don't care because hell they making all these billions of dollars. Who gives a fuck, right? These people try to grow their companies, so you know that's how I got my job through text message, right? What's the name of the green vape? It's called SMOK. SMOK. It's nothing special. At least I don't think, right? I didn't buy it. How do you go about getting training for car hauling? You just go to a company that trains you for car hauling. They should train you in orientation for like, I think 6 weeks. A lot of vapes on camera. Yeah, just remember I don't smoke and this ain't got no nicotine in it. It's just, I'm just blowing clouds. Just to entertain y'all, really. That's all it is. Get these people out of here. Come on, man, really? I thought I gave you the email. You didn't see it? It was in the description. I mean, it was in the chat box. You gotta scroll up. Now, if y'all want to know how much you can make out here in the oil field, as a company driver with 2 years of experience, you should be looking at $2,000 to $3,000 a week. Okay, as an owner operator with their own tractor doing sandbox, 3 to 4 thousand. We talking about take home. Assuming you ain't got no $800 a week truck note. I'm talking about if you got the title to the truck, you own it, right? $3 to $4,000 a week take home. Now, if you got the truck, a blower, and a pneumatic trailer, you're looking to take home between 8,000 to $12,000 a week, assuming you own the truck and the trailer. You ain't got no notes on that shit. I'm not talking about you paying $800 a week for the trade. I mean for the tractor, and like $350 a week for the trade. That's not what I'm talking about. Okay, that's all that shit is coming out your pay. You won't see that. You won't see that out in the oil field if y'all just curious. Okay, nobody out here is dumping no type of money in no new truck whatsoever. It's all old ass trucks, the oldest shit you can find with rebuilt engines. That's what oil field workers are going for. Just ask yourself, man, can you buy a goddamn Ferrari or Lamborghini right now? Can you buy that, or can you have a better chance of going out and getting a brand new Ford Mustang for like $24,000? Which one you think the bank finna finance you for? They gonna finance you for the brand new Mustang for 24,000? They gonna give you an auto loan for that, or they finna finance you for the brand new Lamborghini or Ferrari or something? They gonna laugh you out the bank. Unless you just got the good credit, then I don't know. Ginger ale with the Jameson. This is actually my first time trying this. I only got it because my friend that took me to the vape shop. You know, we stopped by the liquor store, right? And he got this, and I just wanted to taste it, so I ended up getting it too. When am I going to get? Wait a minute, somebody gave me 1.9. Did I miss that? I didn't see it come through. Oh, that's Bro Man. How the hell did it pop up on the laptop? Oh, I see why I ain't scrolled down yet. That's why I ain't seen it. What you got on my sandwiches? If y'all want to know something about buying a truck, real quick, I'll give y'all a hint. If y'all 1099 like I am, and you go to the bank, let's say you got good credit, right? You get approved for the loan, whatever the bank approved you for, but you 1099. This is what's gonna happen. You're gonna go to the bank to close the deal, like I did, like a dumbass, right? And then the bank may ask you for a damn paycheck stub, and then you like, well, wait a minute, I'm 1099, I don't got no paycheck stub. They gonna switch up on you and say, okay, you ain't got no paycheck stub. Do you got your tax returns? Yeah, do got my tax returns, but wait a minute. I leased a truck and I wrote everything off like a dumbass, and I wrote everything off. I got a refund too for like $800. You take that tax return to the bank. The bank gonna look at it and tell you, man, it looks like you only make $200 a week. I don't think we're gonna be able to give you this loan, even though we approved you at first. Yo, denied. Get the hell out the bank. You know, I'm just saying, don't write everything off on your tax return. You're gonna be looking stupid like me, right? Now, for me, I just need to get a payroll service. It's a quick fix. We try it again in about a month. But Andrew, why you don't buy it in cash? Cause I want to use your money. Even if I was gonna buy it in cash, it's good to get the financing for it. Pay at least 2 months of notes and then pay the thing off in cash. That's the only way I would pay in cash. I would never just go to the dealership and just give them fucking $30,000 $40,000 in cash. That's just stupid. I would at least want to test drive the truck to make sure it's not a limit, right? I wouldn't be dropping no cash on the dealership. I give them the down payment, wait 2 3 months, and then give them the rest while building up their credit. But the key is not to write everything off. I think Golden Child told y'all this. Dean Cole told y'all this. You know, I'm just telling you it's true. How do I know? Because I just tried it and felt like a dumbass. I wrote everything off. Boy, I wrote off. I think I claimed like $22,000 in per diem. The quality lease was what 30, maybe 30 something thousand for the whole year. I wrote off, and then I was renting leasing a trailer for a portion of time for like $350 a week. You know, then I wrote off fuel, which was another 20,000. After all the write offs, it didn't look like I made shit. Bank laughed me the fuck up out the seat. I was like, but y'all already approved me. What's going? I thought we was here to close the deal. Not anymore. We ain't. Sucker. Y'all want to talk about that money, huh? Like I said, man, the best thing I know that's going in the trucking industry is the oil field. You know, if you got a reefer, or a drive rent, or a drive in, and if you're able to gross $10,000 a week, whether it be with drive in, reefer, the oil field, that's good money. $10,000 a week. But the thing about doing it with drive in and reefer is, it's hard to gross $10,000 a week steady for an entire year. Okay, the oil field, you can do it steadily the entire year, right? That's the difference. So like, I know another YouTuber that's got his own fleet. He he puts his own freight. He's doing about 10,000 gross. But is it steady though? Can he do it every single week for the entire year? Okay, that's the difference. The oil field, you know, it's not really stopping it unless you switch companies or something. Let me buy that house across the street from you. I don't own it. But them houses in Memphis are dirt cheap. Y'all want to get into some real estate right there in Memphis? Dirt cheap. Now you got to fix it up. I don't know how much money you got to put in them houses. I mean, you talking about rebuilding the whole entire house. Let's say the house got two restrooms. You're looking at $2,500 per restroom. That's $5,000 right there in repairs. You got to take out the wall, ceilings. You got to replace everything from windows to everything. So it's gonna be a big repair bill. You got to get a contractor in now and let him figure all that out. I thought about buying a house just to have a YouTube studio in. Just because it's so cheap, I'm trying to get into houses, tax liens, tax certificates, delinquent property taxes. I wasn't really into real estate at all. You know, I heard Golden Child talk about it, but yeah, after I had an experience how cheap some shit is in Memphis, I might have to get on that Section 8 or something. Let the government pay my bill. Let the government give me the money to pay other people's bills. life of a trucker. Do I have all my endorsements? No, I don't. I just have a tanker endorsement. That's it. I studied for my hazmat. I could pass the hazmat test. I just ain't went to took it. But I gotta renew my license before my birthday, which is in September. So I'll be at the DMV for sure to renew them. So I may take the hazmat then, which is in September. I hauled logs for I logs. Wait a minute. I hauled logs up here on the Golden Road for 2 years, hauling 250 to 300,000 pounds. What kind of engine did you have? A N14 Cummins or a C15? I'm thinking about buying me an N14 engine, have it rebuilt. I like the N14s. The C15, I would get a C15. I really want to do it, but the cost to rebuild it is kind of expensive. It's like 18,000 for the I think the platinum kit, like 18 to 20,000. I actually got an account with Caterpillar through was it Caterpillar Financial? I got a $5,000 account with them. I don't know what the interest rate is on there, but the most they'll give you is a $20,000 account. They got a $5,000 account, 10,000, 15, and 20,000. It's through business credit, of course. So like if I hit a $20,000 account, I could go down and I could charge my I don't got the card with me, but I could charge the card for 20,000. I don't know what the interest rate is. Let's say it's 3%, right? They'll rebuild the engine, and then I just pay them back. However many months it's financed for. I ain't never used the account though. I think you need 8 trade lines to apply. Did I talk about the e-laws? I'm gonna be running e-laws. I'm gonna be running Keep Trucking off my phone. I actually got a sheet right here that kind of tells you how to use the crap. Unfortunately, it's got too many logos on there, but give me a second. I can just rip it out. All right. Let's see. Okay. Anyways. So, like I said, we're using the Keep Trucking app on your phone. Can you edit it or not? I really can't answer that for y'all. You can kind of figure it out. It's on the phone, right? But this is the app. Pretty much, we are on. If you leave Texas, you gotta switch the cycle to 70 hours, 8 days. Of course, we on the oil and gas exemption. We take 24-hour resets. If you do 70 hours, 8 days, you gotta do a 30-minute break, and you don't get the well site exemption. So let me show you the other rules. Maybe on the back, I don't know. It's not on the back. Okay, gotta find that one. The rules I'm gonna be running. Give me a second now, I got to find it. They give you so much paperwork, man, and I don't. I hope they don't think that drivers actually take the time to read any of this, cause we don't. We don't, not at all. If it ain't important, I ain't in this hotel reading it through all this handbook crap. That's for the suit and tie guys, not me. I don't know what it's saying. Hell, one company pissed me off, man. I asked them for an application. They sent me an application. It had a 50-question test on there. I said, man, damn this company. It was an FMCSA test. I ain't finna take that shit. That is not what I came for. Oh, wait a minute. Damn, this got the goddamn company name in every sentence. Well, we can't use that, but the rules I'm gonna be running 70 hours, 7 days, Texas rules. Pretty much the rules are 12 hours of driving per day, 8 hours sleep a berth. So instead of a 10-hour break, we got to take an 8-hour break, right? After 8 hours, you can drive again. You get a full the clock reset. You could drive 12 hours a day instead of 11 hours a day. There is no 30-minute break. You get a 24-hour reset. So that's the rules. But you got to stay in Texas to use those rules, right? If you go outside of Texas, you got to change your logbook, and then you're back on that 11 hours, 14-hour clock again, right? So what I'm on a 12-hour, 15-hour clock. Mitzi Melt says hi. What's up? How y'all doing? What is a good way to get my foot in the door? Got one of them foot in the door people, huh? You want to get the foot in the door, not the whole body, huh? If you want to get your foot in the door, I don't recommend the foot in the door approach. What I recommend is you get 2 years of driving experience. Then that way you can get the whole body in the door, right? But once you got 2 years of driving experience, you just go on Craigslist, go to the transportation section, and anywhere the oil field is at, just look for oil field frac sand jobs, and make sure they pay good. A lot of the Craigslist ads will tell you how much the company is paying drivers. Cedric says, I just started my own freight broker business. That's real good. It's real good. Says, bullshit. You can get in the oil field with just 6 months of experience. Just call the companies. Uh, I didn't say you couldn't get in the oil field with 6 months of experience. At 6 months of experience, you're not finna get paid no $2,000 a week. At 6 months of experience, you're gonna be at Stevens Transport. They may give you $60,000 a year. Matter of fact, I'm finna go find them on Craigslist. Stevens Transport Oilfield. Indeed, promoting like crazy. All right, this is what they talking about on Indeed, right? Pretty much, I typed in Stevens Transport Division. This guy right here is talking about last sentence. If you're making 800 per week, whenever you are now, stay there. Believe. I don't even know what that means. Let's read the top. It says, if you love waiting for over 6 hours to unload and you want to make 900 per week, working 18 hours a day, 7 days a week, you're welcome. So there's 6 months of experience for Stevens Transport. Is the driver line? Like I told you, that's 6 months of experience, right? You want work 18 hours a day. Good luck. They'll take you now. They'll because the truck is still gonna make them $10,000 a week. It just ain't gonna make you anything. So I mean, but like another YouTuber told y'all, don't go by what the people on the comments are talking about these companies. Go there, try for yourself. If y'all want to do it that. Me, I believe exactly what it said. You mean I can just call the company? They would have told me the exact same thing. It's a mega carrier, man. Knight ain't about to pay you no $2,000 unless you're talking about training their students. I'm just saying, for $900 a week to do such a daily job is absolutely stupid. For $900 a week, he could just continue circling the globe. Probably would have made more. What are we talking about? What's the best outfit to start out when hauling sand with zero oil field experience? Y'all don't need any oil field experience in the oil field. Y'all need driving experience. Y'all need experience behind the wheel of a truck. After you get 2 years behind the wheel, right? It could be 2 years of OTR experience. I guess it could be 2 years of local. I don't know if it. I don't know if they count. I don't know if it makes a difference if it's OTR or local. Once you get the experience behind the wheel, all these companies will train you. Like sandbots, they ain't no training. If you don't do sandbots, what do you need to know? Learn how to do sandbots. You just need to know how to unlock the pins on the trailer. That's it. That's it. That's it. A Swift driver can do it. you know. Now with pneumatic, it's different. They gonna give you a trainer. No, he's not gonna ride with you in your truck. You gonna follow another driver out to the well site, out to the receiver, and when it's your turn to unload, he just gonna show you how to use the trailer. Okay, that's all to it. So if you go on YouTube and type in how to unload a pneumatic trailer, basically that's what he gonna be doing. He's just gonna be out there walking you through it for like maybe 3 loads and that's it. Then you're out on your own. Now me, I didn't really have a trainer. It was kind of I had some friends that just happened to work at the same company. The Swift driver, that's who taught me. The Swift guy. He only had 1 week of experience, and he showed me how to do it. Now I'm not going to North Dakota. Now that is not for me, boy. That is whoo. I heard they're making money up there. I see Golden Child up there. Let me see if Golden Child put out a new video or something yet. Let me see. Golden Child. Let me see. Oh, he almost had 11,000 subscribers. I see you now. Says he ain't putting no video out in 4 days. What's the hold up, Golden Child? Y'all must be doing the editing. 1989 semi truck under $3,000. See, that's my type of price. That's what he did right here. Let me see what we talking about. You got some audio? Audio.
Get the hell out that car! Get the hell out right now! I'm gonna turn you a new. Come on, get out! I'm gonna wait. The truck been sitting for. What you gotta do? $3,000, so we're gonna go look at the truck, y'all. Truck. It's 1989. It's kind of weird. It's a Volvo GMC. Okay, some of y'all old school truckers might know what it is.
So, anyways, the truck was $2,700, right? I don't know what the engine was. I don't even think he showed the engine at all in the video. No, he didn't show the engine. Let's see if somebody asked in the comments. Nobody said nothing about the engine, so let's say it was a what is this, a Volvo? I don't know what kind of engine that Volvo would have. Let's say it's got an M14 Cummins, right? Take it to Cummins, had him rebuild it for $18,000. He got a brand new engine, right? Replace the tires, replace the brakes, replace the shocks, U-joints, place everything back there, right? Replace the headlights, replace all the lights, Replace the turbo, The transmission is probably still be good. The turbo will probably still be good too. But if you're gonna rebuild the engine, might as well rebuild the turbo too. Go ahead and rebuild the turbo. Rebuild turbo is like $1,800, so rebuild that too. And let's just say all that cost him $20,000 to rebuild the truck, right? He come out to the oil, well, he's already in the oil field, right? The truck's supposed to make $10,000 a week take home. After 2 weeks, he got all his money back. And the truck probably gonna last another 5 years. Cause when you rebuild the engine like that, usually the dealership will give you a warranty on the engine. They probably give you a 3-year warranty on it, cause it's basically a brand new engine. That's what Fitzgerald do, you know. So those are not bad buys. You just when you buy a truck like that, you just gotta understand you're gonna rebuild the truck. Yeah, 6 months of me making $1,000. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's 2 years of experience if you're trying to make $2,000 or more out in the oil field, okay? If you're trying to make $3,000 to $4,000 in the oil field, right? I believe that you're not gonna do it during frac sand as a company driver. But from what I understand, if you do what is that truck called? I got somebody that's in orientation for. Give me a second. What is his name? Got it right here. Give me a second. I don't know what this truck is called, but I'm gonna see if I can pull up the video. I think it's doing cement. It's either I don't know where it is. Give me a second. I'm trying to show y'all what the truck is. He had offered me the job, but I kind of just got this one. So, supposed to pay company drivers $3,000 to $4,000. Here it is right here. Okay. I'll show you what it looks like. So, that's the truck and trailer he hauls. I don't know what that trailer is called. I think it's doing cement. I don't know what they haul in those, but whatever that is pays supposedly $3,000 to $4,000 a week in the oil field. Now, like I said, I don't know what that is, so it's not frac sand. I don't know if it's oil or if it's cement or I don't know what it is. Maybe somebody have seen it before that y'all can probably know about. Do I still work in the oil field? Yeah, I still work in the oil field. That's where all the money is at for the company guys. I wish you get in the car hauler. Car hauling pays good. The trucker coach says, "What's up? Glad to see you watching." Christopher Meyerson. How you doing? Troy Ross said unsubbed. Is it because of the vape? Y'all know how many subscribers we lose a day? Or just a week or a month? I think it's a lot. Let me see. This how many subscribers. Oh, wait a minute. Is it going to show my subscribers? No, it's not. In 1 month, I lost 303 subscribers. I gained 1,000. No, I gained 1,300. I lost 300. So that's about how many subscribers we lose a month. I have no idea who the 302 subscribers are, but I guess I know who one is, right? So we just lost Troy Ross. The analytics, that's the back end of YouTube, right? The back end of YouTube is pretty strong. Like, let me show y'all something. So, if y'all want to know how much money I made today, March the 25th, $307, right? That's how much money I made today off YouTube, okay? Now, if I go to last week, from March 18th to March 24th, I made $1,400, okay? So, that's the back end of YouTube. So, a lot of people think that YouTube is not a real job. They cut me a goddamn trucking check, okay? So, $1,400, I don't even think the Swift drivers ain't doing it, right? This information now, that's why we give y'all information about the oil field like this, okay? Y'all not gonna put us down on the referral, so the suit and tie guys ain't finna cut us $500 for every person we bring to them. So we just get it off YouTube, you know. We give y'all the information for free, and we collect on the back end. Multiple streams of income is what Golden Child been trying to tell y'all to do. So we got the YouTube, we got the trucking, we try and get into real estate. Then after real estate, we may get into insurance, but we really can't get into insurance. If I'm in the truck, you know, I got to be outside the truck, you know. So multiple streams of income, you know. Back to the questions. Speaking of questions, man, Trucker Brown was doing a live feed. He was talking about this Dirty Money on Netflix. Uh, Man, do I need a subscription? Anybody got a free subscription so I can watch this? It's called Dirty Money. It came out in 2018. Trucker Brown told us to watch it. It looks pretty interesting. I'm trying to see what it's about. But I ain't got no Netflix account. I need my Netflix account. Man, I missed a whole lot of comments. What's my thoughts on Covenant? Covenant Transport. What does Covenant do? Drive in. I don't know what they pay, but I'm pretty sure all the mega carriers are just about the same. I mean, if you just now getting your CDL, your permit, go to the mega carriers, get your experience. You know, I got me a whole year at night transportation. Then I left the try leasing for a year, right? So I could learn about expenses as a owner operator. Then I came to the oil field, so that's what I did. You know. Read the messages from Reggie Bruce. Where my comment box go? I gotta scroll back up. It says, please elaborate on car hauling and the potential money to be made. Man, I don't know a lot of information about car hauling. What can I tell you about car hauling? Let me give you an example. Okay. Car hauling starting out, you know, if you go to United Road Transportation, they start you out at 64 cents a mile. I'm not sure how many miles they do. You know, when I applied and I got approved to go to them, they wanted me to stay out 4 weeks at a time before I went home. This was out the night. And at the time, I had a girlfriend that I had just met, so I didn't take it, right? I ended up doing leasing so I could be home whenever I needed to. 'Cause I was booking my own freight through Interstate, so it was kind of convenient for me to lease at the time. But car hauling, man, they should pay you about $1,800 a week. Now, as you gain experience in car hauling, you start to go to other companies that pay more. For example, you start to go from open car hauling, which is the trailer. You know how when you go past a car hauler, you can see all the cars on there? Once you get your experience up, you switch trailers and you go into like an enclosed car hauler trailer. So let me see if I can find one. Let's go to car hauling on YouTube.
Because last days on this trip.
Oh yeah, I forgot Race Cake. Is he still on YouTube? So this right here is like an open car hauler. You can see all the cars on there. I think he works at this is Rice Cake. He used to make YouTube videos, but I think he worked with United Roads. So they'll pay you about $1,800 a week, right? That's where all the cars is not really high value go. So any type of car that's not expensive or is not high value, they'll put them on that type of trailer, and it's just like doing it's like doing, what can I compare it to? It's like hauling okay, let's say you're a reefer driver, right? It's like hauling general freight, like hauling, look, this is what you're hauling. You just hauling juices, right? As you get your experience up, you switch trailers and they start putting high value products in there. Like let's say you start hauling vapes or something that costs more. You know, this right here may cost $50. This costs $3. You put 1,000 products in the trailer. You know, we got a high value load. But in car hauling, instead of hauling like new Fords or new Corvettes, you get into the enclosed car hauling trailers, and now you start hauling things like Ferraris and Lamborghinis and Bugattis and things that cost more. So let me give you an example. One company that's paying owner operators like $500,000. It's the Orange Company. I forgot their name. Do anybody know them? The Orange Company, the enclosed car hauling trailer. Every time you see them, they got the super sleepers. It's owner operators only. I forgot the name. It's been a long time since I did OTR, but they got the orange trailers and they real popular. Maybe somebody in the comment section may know. Reliable. There you go. Reliable. They paying $500,000 gross to do enclosed car hauling trailers. So, I believe they haul cars for like Floyd Money Mayweather. Let me see if I can pull up on YouTube. I believe, matter of fact, I think Reliable hauled the Bugatti on YouTube. Let me see. Veyron Bugatti. What was the new Bugatti called? I saw them hauling a brand new Bugatti. It started with a C. Let me see if I can find it. Bugatti delivery. I think this is it right here. Yeah, this is it right here. So
cars. I absolutely love cars.
So this is what I mean by high value.
Coach La Jolla, La Jolla, La Jolla. Bugatti. Oh, that might be it. That could be it. I don't know for sure. Do you have the shear on? Oh, there it is. What? That's so sick. How's it going, man?
How are you doing?
Scott, James.
James, nice to meet you.
Wow. Wow.
This car was just air freighted in from France, from Paris. It arrived at LAX a couple days ago. They couldn't get it through customs. It just cleared at 6:30 a.m. this morning.
Here it is. Here is the first look at the Chiron. I guess you could say, well, it's not a conservative spec.
The white glove treatment.
The Bugatti Special.
So sick. This is so sick. I don't even know what else to say. I'm speechless right now. It's not even my car, and I'm so excited. I can't imagine what all the traffic is thinking right now. There's this spaceship just sat here in the median.
So that's what I mean by, as you progress in car hauling, you make more money because you start switching trailers and you start hauling more valuable cars. So car hauling is real good for the long term, which is why I tell people in 6 months of experience to go ahead and go to United Road Auto Transport or Transportation. I tell them to go there because then I know they can make 6 figures in the long run and even get close to 7 figures depending on how far they go. So that's the deal with that, right? Because the oil field is not going to be lasting as long as what you could have did with car hauling, right? The oil field is short term, car hauling is long term, you know, and it pays more in the long term. We know drive-in is not going to pay long in the long term. We know people on YouTube, they did drive-in and reefer for 30 years straight, and you can see how the results are, right? So, but if you would have did car hauling for 30 years straight, oh man, you know what they would pay a car hauler with 30 years of experience? What? My God, you'd be a legend out here. Do y'all know how much it costs to buy one of them car hauler trailers brand new? I think it's like $300,000 just for the trailer. Yep, that's a lot of money. Says last time I checked, United Road website says $80,000 a year. Sounds pretty good to me for 6 months of experience. I wasn't making no $80,000. I was around with 40,000 at night. That's damn near double, you know. And then I think with car hauling, it's local, so you pretty much home every day, unless you do the OTR like what they offer me at United Road. They offered me OTR because the terminal was all the way up in Ohio, and I was down in Tennessee, so they couldn't get me home every day or every weekend or whatever they were doing. But in Nashville, there was 2 companies. There was USAL. What did that stand for? I think it's United States Auto Logistics. They wanted they wanted 1 year of experience. They didn't accept me. And then there was another company. I don't remember the names of them, but there was 2 local companies right there in Nashville for car hauling. They wouldn't take me because I didn't have no car hauling experience. But I did try to apply for both of them. You said, by the way, use the Fire Stick to watch Dirty Money, no need for Netflix. I got my Fire Stick at the house. It's jailbroken, but I don't have it here. But now that you said that, I may go buy one if they sell it in Walmart. Are you still going to run in the Midland, Odessa's area? I'm not too sure. I have no idea where this company runs just yet. I don't plan to go to New Mexico because by me going to New Mexico, it's going to lower the amount of hours I can work a day, right? So I'm going to try to work around Texas, but I don't know where this company runs yet. Man, it's 11 o'clock at night. All right, y'all, finna wrap it up. I'm finna to finish this pizza back here. I got pepperoni, and then I got a little bit of pasta left. And I'm going to go ahead and edit some videos, because if y'all don't know, YouTube is a real full-time business. That's right, it's a full-time business. Got to edit videos, got to find the next swift accident, the next funny video. I got to do all that, and it takes time. It's a full-time job. So I'm going to catch y'all. I may catch y'all tomorrow. I may do a live feed if they assign me a truck and it's the latest, greatest shoe shine. I guess I'll give y'all a tour, right? But I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. I mean, the paper says, you know how to give us the orientation paper. Let me see what they're talking about. The paper says day 3 orientation is supposed to be PEC Safe Land, which I already got my Safe Land card, so well, it says PEC Safe Land if needed, so I don't need that, so I don't know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna go to orientation and probably end up back at the hotel because I don't need any of that training. I already got it. So I don't know, maybe they'll just give me my truck and let me go. You know, that's what I'm hoping for. Yeah, Reliable Carrier. That's the orange company. Now, when you lease on to them as an owner operator, they make you paint the tractor you got orange. So that's why all the trucks are orange, is because they make the owner operators paint their trucks orange. But guess what though? You don't have to do the car hauler. You can get in the step deck. You know, maybe you can work with the aviation industry and start hauling the new engines. That'll pay you top dollar too. You know, if y'all want to know what's paying top dollar doing OTR work, when y'all driving, just look at all the super sleepers passing by you and see what they got hooked on to their trailer. That's where the money is, okay? You see Reliable going by with this house, you know why. Okay, it's probably because they got a Bugatti in the back. I'm just saying, you got to be peaking what's paying. That's how you peak. But I guess I'll catch y'all tomorrow, and I got work to do. Good night, everybody.